Okay, so Chief Watcher Grimbrier basically doesn't want the mayor to ask the rangers for help because he believes that his men can do the job. On the other hand, he says that he doesn't have the manpower to keep patrolling the countryside and keep people safe. So naturally, that's where we come in. As I was saying, in the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separated equally important groups, the police who investigate crime, and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. But here in Bree-land, we don't have such a criminal justice system. There are the rangers who keep people safe and don't get any thanks. And then there's me who actually does the work for the rangers because they refuse to do it themselves. Anyway, this is my story. Imagine if in the real world, the leader of a gang was nicknamed Sharkey. I'd rather think he would get laughed at. Maybe you could do with some in-game sounds too.
What can I do for you? Might I take a moment of your time?
I don't know why he assumes that the outlaws would be able to afford medallions. It seems to me that if I found a medallion on an outlaw, the outlaw would have stolen it. Or been given it by his employer. There he is. And he's got a green thing on the ground, which means we're probably going to be defending him.
What do you need?
Yep, of course. Wow, that was the easiest defending quest I've ever had. Okay. Oh, can I read the notes? Yes, we can read the notes. So since Sharkey's men have come up from the south and taken over, the local brigands have changed from being common thieves and robbers into something more like a small army. Dirty and equipped, they are combining their numbers and 80 strong and 10 guards. The Bree-land brigands past times might have treated dirty outlaws, but they were still men who breathed the most part. Relatives of the towns and parts of the regions, they weren't all inclined to violence. But now Sharkey's men have changed everything. No dissent or squeamishness is permitted, and under their brutal fists, the brigands of the country become far more dangerous. It seems the Sharkeys men are gathering their forces for some important task, and I'm afraid they intend no simple thieving. Maybe they mean to take over all of Bree-land. I know little of these men from the south. They are almost all ill-favored brutes, but they are well-armed and skilled fighters. They do not trust the native Bree-land outlaws with their secrets, but they revere a leader they call Sharkey. I am sure that Sharkey is not yet in Bree-land, but maybe that he will come soon. Where do these men come from? Where is Sharkey now? I do not know this for sure, for I've never traveled beyond Bree-land. I do not know the Southlands. But these men sometimes speak of a place called Isengard. They come from beyond Andrath, maybe as far as Dunland. It seems from what I have overheard that they are rivals with some band they call the Iron Crown, but I know even less of this. My god, if these are hastily scrawled notes, I don't want to read what this guy would write in a letter. This is probably supposed to be more difficult to sneak into, but... Was it just in the tattered pack? Did I not have to fight him at all? I'll take that away. I don't... Am I missing something? Did I... Am I missing something? Oh, there we are. We went to the pending loot instead of quest inventory. Welcome back, David. I just stole information from a thief. He says, Sharkey has ordered that we all immediately step up our activities around Bree. No traders must move without paying our people, and all the farmers must get all the food we need. We can have guards and garrisons, they're nothing to us anymore. Let the constables tell them Bree-land as long as we own the roads and fields. And draft is already ours. We will soon have all the land between here and our encampment at Brigand's Watch. Ooh, a clue. Soon we will have all of Bree-land in flames. And that doesn't sound good. There's one more thing. The boss is interested in some hobbit named Baggins. Certain writers have been sniffing around asking for that name, and you should look out for it too. If you find any hobbit named Baggins, let me know at once. I know a few hobbits named Sackville Baggins that you are more than welcome to take in for interrogation and whatnot. So what's Bill Fernie doing at the old Sweetgrass farm? I mean, this can't be his house. His house is on the Great East Road. We don't have a warrant, so we have to ring the doorbell. Oh look, Mr. Fernie. He is older than I imagined him.
Why are you bothering me?
These are not the kleptomaniacs again. These might be more kleptomaniacs, but these aren't the Black Wolves. These are Sharkey's men. And the Black Wolves were Skunkwood's men. So I think this is like a rival gang.
Hello?
So now these Sharkey's men are actually seeming a lot more mafia-ish.
Might I have a word with you?
Since apparently they're doing a protection scheme. There's no one else out. Okay, Roger.
I'll not be ignored.
Don't need to hunt boars. Okay, let's go get brigands. That's why I signed up for this job. Ever since the Black Wolves took me captive, brigands have had a special place in my heart. My vengeful, dark heart. I think what we've done here is we've shown a very clear message to Sharkey's men that they should really get out of the protection racket because they can't protect themselves. One guy with a bow just came in and wrecked everyone. Pewin for the win! I wholeheartedly agree with you, and welcome to the stream.
Just a moment.
One of the men came here and I stood up to him. Well, that's good. You know. At some point you have to stand up to the bullies. Okay, recovering produce.
Might I speak with you a moment?
And so we have to go to the ruins over here and collect produce and defeat the leader. Okay. Excuse me. Sounds straightforward. And that's a boar. And that's also a boar. And that's also a boar. And this is a pig. He's one of the pigs we're looking for. Okay. Now are you a brigand out here or are you a boar? Aha! Today is my lucky day. As well as yours. But it's good luck for me. And death for you. Although, do we actually kill people in Lord of the Rings Online? Because, you know, like when we're defeated, we don't actually die, we just run out of morale and we retreat somewhere. But like, are we actually killing people? This is very like Arrow Season 1 of us.
What do you need? Is there something I can do for you? Could I take a moment of your time?
OUTLAW'S Haven. I believe that's where we're going for Grimbriar. No, we're looking for Brigand's Watch. There's OUTLAW'S Haven and Brigand's Watch. Who gets sent to the Edmores for survival training? Brigands? I mean, one would think if they got sent to the Edmores for survival training, they'd be better at surviving. Oh. Trixie. Okay. Okay. Nasty buggers. Is this still Outlaw's Haven? Then Brigand's Watch is up there, I believe. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, I see what you're saying. We defeat them. It's decided that they need more training, so they get sent to the Edmores. Which, from what I hear of it, is just a few steps away from Hell. Hell being Angmar. That's one of those questions that are never asked of the developers. People ask for housing update, but no one ever asks, oh, when are we going to see the Angmar homesteads? I want to live in Dawnvale. I really wouldn't mind it though. So I realize it might look bad that I'm just walking into their encampment. I promise you I'm not a dirty cop. But I'm not even a cop. So let's read their mail. As you know, we've had some problems getting enough men to accomplish Sharkey's plans for Bree-land and the Shire. All of Sharkey's best, you and me excepted, are occupied in the south. What we got here ain't quite strong enough to take on the townsfolk straightforward-like. Fortunately, we've been given an opportunity. Orcs have come as far south as the Greenway, even. And that's an opportunity. That doesn't start alarm bells going off in their heads. My friends say Sharkey ain't on the best terms with them up in the north, but some of the orcs who've come south into Bree-land have been cut off. These orcs down here might be convinced to join us. Of course, Sharkey knows how to deal with orcs, and these scouts from the north are no doubt in a bad way since they can't get any new supplies or warriors. This could be just the turn of luck we've been looking for. Treat the orc scouts well and tell your men not to interfere with them or you'll be responsible for them being dead and all. Bill. Okay, Chief, what next?
How can I be of service?
Sharkey has a legion of half-orcs loyal to him that he is sending to Andrath. Doing the Bullroar beta preview and getting to use a war steed. Coming back to this regular horse, everything just seems so slow.